AVEC DELPHINE. I thought this was really interesting. I loved Susanna's story. I loved her approach of just wanting to put an emphasis on enhancing and taking a very natural approach to something that a lot of people view really as cosmetic and can stray away from a more natural and enhancing look. And also that they stress the importance of taking something that to many people feels kind of vain or superficial, and underlined the importance of looking in the mirror, recognizing yourself, looking in the mirror, liking what you see, and recognizing the face that you've seen your entire life. And it doesn't matter what kind of changes have happened or how things have changed, but that there's such power in that, and there's such emotion locked behind that as well. Because I can only imagine that when you are going through something like cancer, where it changes every facet of your life, but when you're going through that struggle and you're having, a hard time, and you look in the mirror to maybe try and give yourself a pep talk, or just as a part of your daily life, and you don't even recognize who you see, that has to make the entire process that much harder and that much more difficult. So I loved the emphasis that they were putting on using this very natural enhancing technique and approach as a way to help people feel like themselves again, and help people feel like not just like themselves as a base level, but feel like one of the best versions of themselves, and give them a little bit of confidence and a little bit of pride and ego, which when they're very inflated and can get out of hand, yes, that's a bad thing, but I think that everybody needs a little bit of sense of that. That's where confidence comes from. And I think that this was just a really beautiful story.
Heal avec Delphine is an inspirational film about perseverance and friendship. I think Delphine provides a unique service for people undergoing cancer to help with the healing process. And chemotherapy is an invasive and difficult treatment, and it's interesting to learn about Delphine's eyelash restoration service. Susanna mentions it provides a sense of normalcy to her life, and this is an important aspect to consider. The bond between her and Susanna really seems genuine, and Susanna has a harrowing journey with her chemotherapy, but it's refreshing to see her support system and interaction with Delphine and her husband. The scenes and shots of the Hindu temple are magnificent, and they illustrate Susanna's dedication and lifeline to yoga and meditation. Those scenes, along with the shots of the New York skyline, provide an engaging backdrop to Susanna and Delphine's stories. I really enjoyed this film and really the development of their relationship.
Heal avec Delphine. This was a bit difficult to watch, but not because the film is bad or anything. It's a very good film, actually. It's very beautiful and hopeful, and it's just, what this woman is going through, her challenges, and you get to care deeply about her because she's a very likable woman, and you get to see her pain, you get to understand that this is a very difficult experience for her. And then the film shows how her life is changing thanks to Delphine and the whole eyebrows thing, and that becomes a more beautiful message, a more beautiful experience. But yeah, it's very emotional. It's very, very emotional, and it explores some very complex deep subjects in a very accessible way. So yeah, I was very moved by this one. Thank you very much for sending it, and yeah, it's amazing what the film does with people. Yeah, thank you.
This film is called Heal avec Delphine. Wow, what an inspiring short. I love the film's interaction between Delphine and Susanna. What started as a customer-client relationship is shown now as a lovely friendship. The two women are so in tune with each other, and I really enjoyed their separate interviews raving about the other person. Delphine about Susanna's yoga and bravery, and Suzanne about Delphine's artistry and kindness. Lovely camera work of the streets all over New York. The orchestral and piano soundtrack is gentle and soothing, which matches the pace of the film. It was also cool to hear about Susanna's relationship with her supportive fiancé. This was a very rewarding film. It's good to see how important it is to support those with cancer in whatever way we can. Great job.